My name's Paul Massey. I run Bluefruit Software.
I'm Denzel. I'm a senior developer here at Bluefruit Software in Cornwall.
Bluefruit writes embedded software for equipment manufacturers. So that's the software that goes in devices.
Pretty much in the modern world, everything with a power button has software. We're the people that write the software that runs everything.
Bluefruit's been steadily growing for about 18 years, and that's come about by us really just removing the barriers to growth. There's a lot of demand for the services that we provide, and by just removing those barriers in terms of people and office space and training, it's enabled us to grow and fulfil the demand from our customers. So we have clients in Cornwall, we have clients nationally, we also have clients internationally. We've managed to get really good at writing the best possible quality software.
But no, I think the overall quality of software coming out of Cornwall is massively impressive. If you've got something that's important that you don't want to crash, that lives depend on, then we've built up a name and a reputation for that, for doing it right and building stuff you can rely on.
Our business is about finding customers who appreciate that quality and finding staff who take pride and pleasure in delivering that quality. Where we find those customers, it doesn't matter what country they're in, we can deliver that quality for them. There's no challenges for them in terms of working with that distance.
The fact that I found a company like Bluefruit in Cornwall is just, and the fact that there's more and more tech down here is just amazing to me, because the ability to finish work, grab a board or a boat and go to the beach is just phenomenal as far as I'm concerned. And if anything, I'd say I write code quicker, better here than I have anywhere else before, despite the fact we're more relaxed. I mean, being in this environment helps us compete on a global scale.
Yeah, it's interesting how the growth has happened here in Cornwall. I think it's partly to do with the fact that we're in the tech sector. That removes a lot of the barriers. It's quite easy for us to work remotely with our customers. It's important that we have face-to-face meetings, but we only need to do that about once a month. We've discovered that Cornwall has some unique characteristics in terms of its skills base. So a lot of our competitors and our customers are based in Cambridge or Swindon, where there's a big pool of skilled staff, but there's also a huge demand for it. So it's very competitive, a lot of churn. And what we found down here in Cornwall is that there's a big pool of raw talent which is available, and by providing training, working with outreach programs, working with schools and colleges, we can draw on that raw talent, train it ourselves, and as a result we hire about half our staff through our Grow Our Own pipeline. In Cornwall, there's a strong sense of community. In fact, in the recent Tech Nation report, it was one of the top 3 things, along with our broadband, of why local businesses, tech businesses, think they flourish so well down here. More and more we're finding that there's tech hotspots within Cornwall. So the building that we're in right now has got quite a few tech businesses in the Gateway Business Centre where we are. There's also the 3 innovation centres around Cornwall which have become a bit more of a buzz around them. It's always difficult to say for sure whether if we'd been set up elsewhere we would have what the path would have been, but what I know is that we've had 50% growth most years down here in Cornwall. We've got extremely happy staff. We do a lot of work in terms of monitoring that and doing staff surveys, and we have year on year we have record high staff satisfaction, and that has been a key part of the success of growing our business. If we didn't have those happy staff, then they wouldn't be driving the growth and the health of our business.
I'm not leaving. Where I live, I've got 50 miles of good walking straight out my front door. I'm going nowhere.